Today we're going to look at the encomienda system. Before we get started, let's preview our essential question and key vocabulary word for today. You only need to copy today's essential question. Don't copy the key vocabulary word. What was the encomienda system? As we're going through our presentation, look out for the word missionary. Today, only take notes when I tell you to. I'll have notebook slides that will show you what your notebook should look like as we're going through the presentation. In the 1500s, Spain conquered parts of North, Central, and South America, as well as the Caribbean. After defeating native governments, the Spanish needed a way to control the indigenous people. The Spanish created the encomienda system in several areas, but most importantly, in Peru. Right now, you should write encomienda system on the left side of your notebook, and a way for the Spanish to control the native people they conquered on the right side of your notebook. Under the encomienda system, wealthy Spaniards were put in charge of local populations. They were given huge plots of land and oversaw any native cities, towns, communities, or families that lived there. The natives were supposed to pay tribute in the form of gold or silver, crops, and animals. The natives could also be forced to work for a certain amount of time, say on a sugarcane plantation or in a mine. In return, the owner was responsible for the natives' protection and education. On the left side of your notebook, write owners. On the right side, write received tributes from the natives and provided them with protection and education. Many owners, however, abused the encomienda system. They made unreasonable demands of the natives who lived on their lands, working them long hours and forcing them to pay a huge percentage of their harvests as tribute. The owners did not change the quotas even when the crops failed or disaster struck. Many natives were forced to choose between filling the quotas or feeding their families. These abuses were especially bad in Peru. Men and women were forced to work in mines for weeks at a time, often by candlelight. The owners generally lived in larger cities, so natives were forced to walk many miles to bring heavy tributes to their owners. Because of how in control the owners were, the encomienda system was a lot like slavery. On the right side of your notebook, write abuses of power. On the right side, write Native Americans equal forced to work long hours and pay huge tributes to their owners. Encomienda equals slavery. As part of the encomienda system, the native people were educated on Spanish customs and converted to Catholicism. The Spanish sent missionaries to convert native people to Catholicism. The Spanish missionaries would punish Native Americans who continued to practice their indigenous religions. Established road systems made it easier for missionaries to travel and spread their teachings and beliefs. On the left side of your notebook, write missionaries. On the right side, write spread Catholicism and forced Native Americans to give up their religions. Many people did not agree with the encomienda system. Bartolomé de las Casas was an owner who quickly realized that the encomienda system abused the native people. For 50 years, he fought against the abuse of Native Americans. As a result of his efforts, the Spanish king passed the new laws, gradually freeing all enslaved Native Americans. The law punished holders of encomiendas who were guilty of mistreating the Native Americans. On the left side of your notebook, write new laws. On the right side, write gradually freed all enslaved Native Americans. Now we're going to read a bit more about the encomienda system. Head back to the playlist to read your instructions for practice today.